News that we are just getting in this hour, the Fulton County, Georgia investigation of Donald Trump's efforts to overturn the 2020 presidential election results. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution reporting minutes ago that Fulton County DA Fani Willis will begin presenting her case to a grand jury early next week. Former Georgia Lieutenant Governor Jeff Duncan confirming to the newspaper that he was notified he will testify before the grand jury on Tuesday. Willis has made clear she plans to announce charging decisions by September 1st. Want to bring in now MSNBC political contributor Greg Bluestein. He's also a political reporter with the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, and he is the author of Flipped, How Georgia Turned Purple and Broke the Monopoly on Republican Power. Greg, good to talk to you. What are you hearing?
Yeah, well, we've expected that Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis would set up a timeline to be presenting her case involving Donald Trump's efforts to overturn the Georgia election early this coming week. But now we have it on the record. Now we've confirmed that former Lieutenant Governor Jeff Duncan, who's expected to be a star witness if criminal charges go forward, has confirmed that he has received a 48-hour notice, a notice to testify on Tuesday before the grand jury. So that sets up a scenario where we could be hearing about a potential indictment of Donald Trump and his allies as early as this Tuesday.
So talk to me first about the expectations of a testimony from the Lieutenant Governor.
Yeah, well, the former lieutenant governor is a Republican. He's a conservative Republican, but he also broke with Donald Trump in 2020 in a very visible way. He wrote a book called GOP 2.0 that advocated for a post-Trump future for the Republican Party. He demoted several pro-Trump state senators who were chairmen of their committees after they joined the efforts to overturn Georgia's election and encouraged then Vice President Mike Pence to block the Electoral College confirmation of Georgia's electoral votes. And he's done other things. He's taken other steps to distance himself from the MAGA wing of the Republican Party. So I think his testimony is important for all those reasons. But also, it seems like prosecutors want to show that this is not a partisan case, that there's Republicans in the state administration who are also very vocal critics.
All right. So if we're looking at a testimony from the former Lieutenant Governor on Tuesday, is that likely then, and I know you talked about this, but talk more about it if you can, that then we would hear of a charging decision on that Tuesday, maybe late afternoon timing wise, and if we would then hear from Fani Willis herself?
Yeah, the timing is still uncertain, but now we know that if he's set to testify on Tuesday, and of course the schedule can change, things could change, they could decide not to call him, who knows? But it does set up a scenario where we could hear as early as Tuesday. We don't know, it's unclear where the other witnesses, we've reported 3 other names, we know of some other names who we haven't been able to report yet. It's unclear when they're going to testify, if it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, or even later. But we do know now, at least, that one witness, one very important witness, is testifying Tuesday. So it could come as early as Tuesday.
And just so everyone's clear, the 2 days that normally this grand jury meets is on Mondays and Tuesdays, correct?
Exactly. But you know, they could extend it. Who knows? There's a lot of moving parts here with so many potential defendants. Yeah, always the possibility of being called for a special session, as well as what's happened in the past with other grand juries. Greg Bluestein, thank you for breaking that down for us. Appreciate it.